What is it about this parcel of land, set deep amongst the Georgia pines, that draws us in so? Is it the beauty? Is it the color? Is it the sound and the breezes? Is it the history? It's all of that. Everything together makes this place special. This is Augusta National. This is the Masters.
Now, earlier this morning, one of the Masters' cherished traditions, the honorary starters out there to get the tournament underway. Golf's preeminent global ambassador, Gary Player, a three-time Masters champion, got him started and finished with that classic leg kick. Jack Nicklaus, of course, six-time Masters tournament winner, one of the game's greatest icons, synonymous with Augusta National. And Tom Watson, Masters champion in 1977 and 1981. I can tell you that all three, not surprisingly, knocked it in the fairway to the delight of the patrons assembled. It was then that the Masters tournament was officially declared underway. From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, we begin this annual rite of spring amongst the blossoming azaleas and dogwoods, live opening round coverage of this tradition that is truly unlike any other. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. Sungjae Im is the leader. He's off to a 4-under start. Meanwhile, our featured golfer ready to begin the quest for a green jacket. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony, and a great result in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
He's left himself with 143 yards to the hole, pin sitting back right.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of two par 5s on this first 9. Reachable in 2 for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Great chance to hit this green in 2, but it's going to require one of the hardest shots in golf, a big, towering, high draw to access this left hole location.
Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one on the green in 2, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guaranteed 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee a birdie.
"15 feet away. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. That finished off for par. He with the second. and he'll stay at even par. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. Well, that is right, and that could be trouble. And that will come down into the second cut. So from off the fairway, his second now at 3. That one was running so hot.
Now a 7-footer.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third, and he'll remain right where he is. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. Okay, that one passed the hole just a bit, but a birdie try upcoming. A birdie putt down to Iona.
Well, it's quite clear to see there's one direction this ball is moving, and it's sweeping from left to right the whole way.
is really well read. That had a pretty substantial break to it, so that is well judged. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay right where he is. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. Let's see what they do from a good lie in the fairway, 180 yards to go. And that will run all the way through the green and into the back bunker here at hole number 5. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the 3rd shot. Yeah, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short. Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at par 3. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Another good par 3 here on this first 9. It's the 180-yard par 3 6th. Elevated tee, 2-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. sitting up in the short grass. This one gonna have to stop quickly. It's his second. So that one, Frank, came out way too hot.
Just goes to show what happens when you don't find these greens in regulation. Now, he's looking at 2 putts, maybe 3 from where he is.
"13 feet away." Okay, that'll mitigate things a little. It is still a double bogey, though, here at the par 3. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. Solid, good drive in the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well positioned in the fairway, but there is no guarantees to hit the green. It is protected by a series of bunkers all around it, and precision is a requirement.
Nice approach shot, and the other good thing about that, left it below the hole.
Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill 570-yard par 5. Avoid the fairway bunker off the tee, and reaching into is definitely a possibility. So often we talk about needing precision off the tee, and this is how you do it. That is dead center. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Has a great chance to reach the green, but still going to have to pull off an awfully great shot, hitting it right to left and trying to fit it in that narrow opening.
That worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up in that front third.
Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill.
Well, somehow, the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, the good news is his ball has found the fairway, but the 2 bunkers guarding the left side of the 9th are in play. Going to have to hit something high and soft to find the right level of this green.
This one's looking good.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that's going to mean this is a 1 under 35 on this first 9. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National. That ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
134 yards left to the flagstick today. Pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
The mark of a good player is always one that can hit it hole high. That's a good shot.
14 feet to the hole.
That's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Amen Corner officially begins now, his second at hole number 11. Uses the spin there and holds the green, but a long way home for that birdie. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek, you're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and 2 behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. Oh, that's trouble. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. On now to hole number 13, the iconic par 5 Azalea. This hole had some modifications made to it prior to the 2023 Masters that added 35 yards of length to stretch out a new total of 545 yards. So what had traditionally been the easiest hole on the course now has a new challenge to it as players decide on their second shot whether to risk carrying that tributary to Rays Creek that frames the front of this green. Now, gotta manage the pine straw here with his second. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing, and a big drive as well. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Got it there, but not quite on target. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 2 under. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Decision time now. Take on the pond or not. His second at 15. This is such a tough green to land a ball softly on, and that continues over the back here at hole number 15. Whew, now this, a very delicate one from behind this 15th green. Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Oh. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. Oh, he gets that one to stop perfectly. That is very well judged. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Well played there, a birdie here at 16. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Yeah, we've got 127 yards left to the hole today. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
Just needed that little bit more. I know it's 10 feet, but come on, I want it a little bit closer.
This now 7 feet for his birdie. They'll say he should have made that. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll stay at -3. Final hole here at Augusta National. It is all you wanted. 465 yards up the hill, all right in front of you. Hit the perfect drive, the perfect approach, and you might get the perfect ending. All you've ever wanted. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. So now, up the hill, his second at 18.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Pretty big left to righter here for birdie. Nope, that's going to slide by on the high side. Hey, just a little too much break there. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And this will be a solid opening round of 69. 3 under par. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Learn. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.